Howdy doody everybody, my name is KevGuuey and welcome back to Root Double Before Crime After Days Xtend Edition. If you missed the last episode, you can click on the eye in the top of the video to watch the previous episode to get caught up. So, now we're gonna find out what happened back then. Back in those days, Yuri was still a laid-back girl, but she was far more active. Natsuhiko would take Yuri and Mashiro along on exploration adventures to various places. Aww. But one day, as a result of his own actions, Natsuhiko exposed Yuri to a life and death situation. Ooh, that would really traumatize someone. What the heck is this? Fire. Burned into Natsuhiko's memory was a fire. A resounding alarm and a flickering red light. Natsuhiko and Yuri trapped. Wait, they were in LABO? Yuri's crying voice. Oh man. Just remembering gave him the chills. Natsuhiko constantly regretted his actions for these past 9 years. Oh man. He was guilty about it. Oh man. That's horrible. I mustn't ever do that again. Natsuhiko was still emotionally scarred. But Yuri's scars were probably far deeper than his. Oh yeah, she can't leave the house now? That is... Oh, that's so deep. Unfortunately, her parents passed away in a traffic accident, leaving her without a single relative. What the heck? It's just... Oh my gosh, it's just... bad events happening one after another. Natsuhiko's mother took custody of Yuri out of compassion, but by that time, the repeated tragedies had already taken their toll on the young girl's heart. Oh. Ever since that day, Yuri was extremely afraid of going outside and shut herself up in the house. I think this would be a great time, or that would have been a great time to actually take her to a psychologist. I mean, I think that's some PTSD right there. Nobody could convince her to go outside, not even by force. Wait, so how did she end up in LABO then? No, I mean, in Route A, she was in LABO. Why was she there then? Yeah. 3 days after she had begun to live in the Tenkawa residence, Natsuhiko steeled himself and tried to talk to her out of concern that she'd never leave the house. And she never left? Oh. The moment Natsuhiko tried to pull her by the hand. So she never left the house to go to school? Yeah, I think she needs some therapy for this PTSD. This is not healthy at all. Yuri burst into tears. Man. Oh. Yuri cowered in fear as she cried. Yuri twitched when Natsuhiko tried to lend her a helping hand. She froze still as a rock, and then all he heard from her was heavy breathing. Natsuhiko could do nothing but stand there at a loss for what to do. Wow. Day after day after day, nothing changed. She would cry, she would suffer migraines, she'd have difficulty breathing. Her fear of the outside was so strong that it resulted in physiological issues. Well, yeah. Like psychologically, it will hurt you a lot, and you'll have physiological issues. It's like when you have lots of stress and you get canker sores. That's how it forms. A year later, Natsuhiko gave up trying to make Yuri go outside entirely. So she is an agoraphobe. He was afraid he'd break Yuri's heart. And without Yuri ever going outside again. 8 more years passed. Wow, that's really strong PTSD. Well, look, see? PTSD. Huh. Post-traumatic stress disorder, a psychological condition stemming from extreme situations like life and death experiences. Yuri still suffered from PTSD today. And that's why she should have saw someone. Her symptoms included flashbacks or nightmares about her past experience. She tended to avoid the things that served as the sources of her trauma. Yeah, but sometimes you have to face them. A panic disorder also accompanied these symptoms. It was classic PTSD. I changed her. What happened in LABO then? Yuri merely lived a quiet life within these walls without ever leaving the house. It hurt Natsuhiko's heart to think about her situation. But Yuri was keenly aware that it distressed him, and so she would always look at him with a compassionate look on her face.
どうしたの？ヒコリン、急に黙って。
Aww.
また昔のことを考えてるの？
That's so sad.
ヒコリンは何も気にしなくてもいいんだよ。
Yeah, except that you have PTSD.
この家に住まわせてもらってるし、ヒコリンにもすごくよくしてもらってるしね。
Aww.
ヒコリンがいて、マシロンがいて、今は毎日楽しいから。だから本当に気にしないで。
So, how did you learn? Where did you get your education from? Yuri spoke with a gentle smile. A very clear and somehow ephemeral smile. Indeed, despite her fragile heart, she was perfectly willing to let Natsuhiko stay by her side. And so in turn, Natsuhiko vowed to always live up to that smile. It's my duty to stay by her side and watch over her. His bond with Yuri made his friendships with his classmates seem almost inconsequential in comparison. Well, he feels guilty. And since he feels guilty and regret, he's gonna focus on this a lot more than a lot of other things. Adding Mashiro into the mix meant he was more than content with the interpersonal relationships he already had. With that in mind, Natsuhiko returned Yuri's smile.
ありがとう、ユーリ。こんなこと言ったら怒られるかもしれないけど、僕もユーリといられて嬉しいと思っているよ。
Well, if she was mad or something like that, she would just resent him a lot. Yuri looked a bit lonely when Natsuhiko said this.
でもね、一つだけ気になることがあるの。
What?
何？
ヒコリンとマシロンの仲がちっとも進展しないことだよ。
Wow. Wait, why is it 2? Do we have Mashiro? Oh, I don't know what to do. Should I just do this or should I change it? I don't know. I guess I would just keep it.
私、邪魔してないかな
Wait. Oh, no, 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 no.
なんでそこで真白が出てくるんだよ。
Uh-oh.
だってマシロンあんなに素敵な女の子でお料理も上手だしヒコリンに優しいのに
Oh. So should I have had that? Ugh.
何言ってんだよ。あいつが優しいのは僕に対してだけじゃないって。
Okay, oh, so it's impressions. Okay, whew. I did not want her to be mad about something. Okay, whew. Natsuhiko rushed to find an excuse and avoid giving Yuri the wrong idea.
困った人を見過ごせないってのがあいつのモットーなんだよ。親切心以上の感情は持ってないよ。
Yes, she is.
本当かな
Mm-hmm.
ほんと。それにあいつ全然男に興味ないって言ってたよ。
Yes? When did she say that?
どっちかっていうと女の子の方に興味があるね。だってさ、それもどうかとは思うけど。
She did? When did she say that? I don't remember her ever saying that. I guess this was in the past or something? But despite his excuse, Yuri just shot at me a dubious look.
なんてね冗談だよ
I don't know if she's kidding or not. He eventually said with a smile.
悪い冗談だぞ、ユーリ。
I think she was trying to find some information or something. And then just added the just kidding because it was getting serious.
素敵な恋の話を読んだからたまにはこんな話もいいかと思ってね
Are you sure?
しどろもどろになるヒコリンが面白くてちょっと意地悪しちゃった
Oh, you.
叶わないな。
Yeah, you got me there. Natsuhiko and Yuri exchanged smiles. And thus, they leisurely spent their time in peace. The room was filled with not love, not friendship, but absolute peace of mind, transcending either. And after a little bit, they talked about Yuri's third book of the day. Oh! And before they knew it, it was already late at night. That was fast.
もうこんな時間か。
Time is it? Before Natsuhiko realized it, Yuri's sleepy eyes were drooping too.
そろそろ寝ようか、ユーリ。
Yeah, it's bedtime.
そうだね
Yuri said as she stood up.
今日はいろいろなことがあったね
A lot of things.
ああ、明日は何事もない一日であればいいな。
Well, don't say that too soon. I feel like something's not gonna be good. Natsuhiko mused as he carried the cups to the kitchen and dumped Yuri's milk into the sink. Oh, okay.
それじゃあおやすみ、ユーリ。
Bye. And with that exchange of words, Natsuhiko went to turn off the lights in the living room. What the heck was that? When suddenly he heard a soft voice from behind him.
ねえヒコリン
Yes?
ヒコリンは怖いと思ってるよね
Of what?
Huh?
Hi? It's a little bit spooky. Natsuhiko jumped back and looked at Yuri.
怖いって何が？
I don't like this. This is spooky territory right now.
今の穏やかな生活を失うこと
Uh-huh.
繰り返しの日々が繰り返しじゃなくなることだよ。
Oh. How do you say this? Yuri's silhouette rose out from the darkness.
穏やかに暮らしているのは何か行動することで予想もしないことが起きるのが怖いんでしょう。
Well, that's life. Nothing can ever be the same.
自分だけなら大丈夫でも他人を巻き込むのが怖くて。
Why are you saying this to me right now? In the dark. Yuri's tone of voice was different from usual. What's going on? Yuri's panic disorder had been triggered many times in the past before. It had always been limited to when someone had tried to take her outside. But this is different? He wasn't trying to take her outside, and she didn't seem to be having a panic attack. Yuri continued in spite of Natsuhiko's confusion.
でもヒコリンはもうあの頃のような子供じゃないんだよ。
No, I'm not.
悲しみを乗り越えられる強さを手に入れてるのかもしれないのに。
Huh.
ユーリ、何を言ってるんだ？
Yuri was lit by the moonlight shining through the window. Oh? The light was indistinct, leaving her expression ambiguous.
これからヒコリンの身にはいろんな出来事が起こると思う。
Is this what Ukito was warning us about?
楽しいことも辛いことも勇気なくしては乗り越えられないことも。
What fun things will come? The only thing I know that's gonna come is a very painful thing, and that's the whole LABO thing.
だけどきっとそのどれもが避けちゃいけないことなんだよ。
Okay, I'll take heed. Yuri's prediction became gradually more ominous, which disturbed Natsuhiko.
ユーリ、もしかしてもう半分寝てるのか？寝ぼけてるんだろ？
そんな当たり前の答えだと思う。
だっていつもならもう寝てる時間。
何時？
To answer her question, Natsuhiko took one look at his watch, and it's broken. And his eyes popped. The watch had broken before he had realized it. Again. The hands were frozen in the same way they were this morning.
そんな。どうして？
Uh-oh. Natsuhiko stared through the darkness at the dial in disbelief. The watch dial read 9:16. 6:19. Uh-oh. Early morning, 6 days from today. Whoa. Not sure what that means, but it's Natsuhiko September 16. Wait, it's 9:16 already? What the? What? How? Well, anyways, we'll find out more what just happened in the next episode, everybody, of Root Double Before Crime After Days Extend Edition. If you guys enjoyed this episode, then please slime that like button and subscribe down below for more awesome videos. Thank you everybody for watching this episode, and you will hear me in the next one. Goodbye! Huh. This is nice. Are you sure? I thought it would be uncomfortable just on the ladder.